Hi guys, welcome back to Expose, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. I have looked and looked and looked and looked, and I cannot find this whole video anywhere. I know there are clips of it, but I don't think the whole video was done, and it's 6.5 hours, I think. This was when she lost her job with Sensi. And anyone who's watched her do a live knows that she's like, oh, 3 hours into a live and you come in and say what's happened. I'm not recapping. And that's all she does in this one. Was fired by the haters, was fired because of the haters, fired because of the haters, fired because of the haters. No, you were fired because you're a liability. That's why you were fired. Anywho, shall we jump in?
Oh my God. Oh God. I threw on a dress so that I don't look terrible. I'm not okay. Oh.
She's got thumbs down already.
Jamie, don't say anything until because I'm going to say it.
Don't say anything, don't say anything. I want to tell everyone it's my news. Don't spoil. What's it? Don't take my thunder from me. Da, 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 da. Maybe if you actually said what was wrong instead of and sat there reading people's things, why didn't you entitle it what it was? People would still come in.
I'm shaking. I want people to get on so that I
want people to get on so I don't have to repeat myself, is what she was about to say, but she's going to repeat herself all the time.
I can't hear so that I have the Mac. I haven't eaten yet. It's 4:30.
Is Jamie Lynn Barton still on YouTube? Do you know what I love doing? Looking at the names on the side and seeing they're not your friend anymore. They're not your friend anymore. They're definitely not your friend anymore.
Happy Plum Mom, I was just talking about you the other day on my live that I hadn't seen you in a while. So I just want to say hi. I'm waiting for some more people to come on. I'm going to need tissues. I have one. I'm going to try not to cry. 104 people watching and only 9 likes. So I don't know if are 104 of you haters.
Is that all she got? Oh no, she probably would. No. It goes up as you're watching, doesn't it? So did she only get 3 thumbs up? Damn it. She screams at them. She's bound to have got more.
This is not going to be a fun video by any means. It's okay, Jody. Jody, you already know. A lot of people already know.
Yeah, because you went around screaming and roaring to everyone in your contacts. Help, 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 I don't know what to do. Maybe if you hadn't been a twat, you wouldn't be looking for help.
What I'm going to say. Just want to. It's okay. If you can't like, that's fine. You don't need to tell me. But if you can like Helen Honeybee, I'm sure you can imagine. You know what I'm gonna say. I forgot to text you. I've texted everybody. My phone is blowing up. Hang on a second.
Is this not a piss take? And yet they all sit there like good little girls with their legs crossed and their arms folded at their desk waiting for the teacher to say something. 4 minutes in and she hasn't said what it's about yet. Like, piss or get off the pot, girl.
Oh, thank you, Jersey girl. To like from your phone, close the chat, then hit like. And I don't mean to be leading you guys on. I don't want to have to say this over and over and over.
Right, remember that. She doesn't want to have to say this over and over and over.
So a lot of people Jamie and Jody, I just got an email from Becca Levi about the weekly Connect. Let's make it happen. Yes, they haven't been notified. Please no crosstalk. Jamie Lynn, do you know Jet1N?
If you've got something to say that you want to say, stop reading the chat and just say it. You're the only person in the history of YouTube that tells the chat they can't chat.
You guys are going to have to understand that I'm in a very bad headspace right now, and I don't trust anybody. So when I see crosstalk, like, so Jet1N with no picture, Scottish Heron and Jamie. Okay, so Jamie, you don't know? Okay. I ask that there not be crosstalk right now, as this is not a discussion board and you saw the title. So obviously I've gotten terrible news. And I want to tell you all what has happened.
6.5 minutes. Just fucking say it already.
Hi, Candy.
Carol Watson. Come on, Laurie. We're the ones that are here. We're on time. Say what you have to say. You have us worried now. Those that don't know, and most of us don't, please. Exactly. You're there. You're ready. She's leading you on, waiting for more people, having a go at people in the chat, getting bored and chatting. Love the way you just elbowed Pom Pom.
Okay, wait, Carol. Come on, Lori. We're the ones that are here. We're on time. Say what you have to say. You have us worried. But I don't know you, Carol.
Rude, much.
And I have haters on here that pretend to like me. So you have to try and see my side, that I don't know who is who on here.
No, we don't have to see your side. You're the one that decided to come onto a live on YouTube and spill your guts. People are getting fucking antsy because it's now 7 minutes and you haven't said anything yet. They are more than entitled to say, what the fuck is the video about? You'd have lost me at 3 minutes if you were still fart-arsing about. I'd have fucked off and done something else and come back later to see if you'd said it. I don't know why they're all sat there like expectant puppies with their tongues hanging out, waiting for you to actually say something.
And you're worried, but I'm going to make my announcement when I have enough people on so that I don't have to keep repeating the same thing.
So I don't have to keep repeating the same thing.
And you're all going to be very shocked. Some of you already know. A lot of you already know. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Mrs. Ka. So, I don't know if I should start with the story or just tell you.
Pardon me.
I was fired from Sensi. Let that sink in. I was fired from Sensi.
I was fired from an MLM. Who in the history of the world has ever got fired from an MLM? You could be a carrot and do nothing and they wouldn't fire you.
Last Thursday. Because people that stole my identity on YouTube, that took my videos and edited them with their own narrative, the haters on that gossip site that all called and emailed Sensi. And because of the culture that we're in right now.
Look at her face. She can't look at the camera. No one edited your videos and made them anything that they weren't already. No one at the Gossip Bakery mass emailed and phoned Sensi to get you the sack. You got yourself the sack because of your horrible disposition and the nasty things you say when you're on live.
So I was fired for
being a twat.
Hang on. I'll tell you exactly the wording. So I appealed last Thursday. I had many of my subscribers and people that love me write to Sensi.
Wow, that's criminal. It would be if it actually happened. Lowell J, or whatever your name is. What she does is criminal.
After careful consideration, Appeals Committee has decided to uphold the decision to cancel your account effective immediately. I know that there are people that are having a party over this right now. I can't control. I've sent screenshots from that site, from people that pretend to be me and that have written to people with my picture and my username.
Nobody on there pretends to be you. Most of the people on the lorry thread have your picture because they're on the lorry thread and you're supposed to stay incognito. People on the Marnie thread have Marnie's picture. People on the Saccone Jolie thread have Anna or Jonathan's picture. That's what happens. No one was pretending to be you. And all you've done by sending clips to Sensi is give them the link so they can go in and read all the things you do and say. It won't help your case. That's what I never understood. She was so fucking stupid. She sent them videos and she sent them links to the Gossip Bakery and whatever else she sent. But all she sent was a pile of stuff proving that they were right to terminate her employment. And she can't see that. You're such a loyal worker. You love the product. That's awful. I can't believe they would let such a great person like you go. You are the best at Sensi. I'm so sorry. After all your dedication, that's so sad. Yeah, there's rules though, isn't there? I watch Hannah Alonso and I watch another girl as well, and they do anti-Millum things. And they said in the contract for any of these MLMs, there's, what do they call it? It's not a conduct clause, but it's similar. And you have to, or a moral clause or something anyway. But there's rules, and you're not allowed to be the face of Sensi and then go out and be a twat and have it all over the internet, because that's bringing Sensi into disrepute. That's why you were sacked, Lardy. Nothing to do with anyone else. Did you or did you not wish me dead? Did you or did you not say you wanted pit bulls to pull my face off? Did you or did you not say to Ruth Ann, my nails are sharpened and I know where you live? How many more examples do I have to give?
I took screenshots of that. Hang on.
There we go. That's terrible. No doubt Jules is behind this. Really. Who are you? Melius. Can't read, it's all blurry. But where are we? She's only just started talking and I've got the blame already.
I've been with them for 4 years. I've earned all of the incentive trips. I made director. I personally sold close to $90,000 personally. PRV, personal.
Why do they all make up stupid PRV? Somebody else is something else and the other one's another. Why don't they just say personal sales? I've forgotten what it was I was going to say now. What did she say? Make me want to say something. So hard to go back on here.
I can't control. I've sent screenshots from that site from people that pretend to be me and that have written to people with my picture and my username. I took screenshots of that. Hang on. I've been with them for 4 years. I've earned all of the incentive trips.
That's what I was going to say. You might have sold 9,000 or 90,000 or 900,000, but at the end of the day, it's not your business and you can do whatever the fuck they want. That's what people seem to miss when they take up with these things. I've got my own business. No, you haven't. And if it's shut tomorrow, there you are on your ass with a fucking garage full of Lululemon fucking yoga clothes and no backup. Stupid.
I made director. I personally sold close to $90,000 personally, PRV, personal retail volume. I'm looking for the first email that I got. I had to create, I have to create folders on my computer. I have some named haters, and I put all of the hate that I get into it. I have others that say YouTube, others that say Sensi.
Why would you make a folder to keep all the horrible things people have said about you in? Unless you plan to get revenge. Most people would start reading something, I think you're fat, and oh, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? It's like no one bothers to read it. And if they do, they bin it as soon as they've read it. They don't keep it and reread it.
Still getting, join us for Monday's leadership call. So I guess one hand doesn't speak to the other over there.
Sensi's fucking huge. You're just a drip in the very large ocean. No one gives a fuck that you've been sacked. All you should do is tell your upline they've sacked me. Instead of they're still sending me emails. Yeah, because they don't know. Because there's a lot going on other than you.
I sent them evidence after evidence. I debated, should I tell you guys?
I debated about whether to tell you guys, but then I thought, wow, this will be the live that keeps on living. I'll get so many views for this. It might go viral.
Hold on. I want to read it to you. Hold on. You can still see me. I have to go here and look. It literally kills me to think that there are people that are laughing, smiling, and happy right now.
How do you know anyone's laughing, smiling, and happy? How do you know that you don't know? Because this is your announcement. No one knew you were sacked until now. That face. So how is anybody laughing? Nobody knew until you told us. Because nobody did what you said they did. Nobody fucking bombarded Sensi with emails and phone calls. And I'm getting the blame for it, and I'm in the fucking UK. I'm not going to phone America. Got a high fucking... what's the word? A high opinion of yourself. You think everybody's thinking about you all the time. Well, no, they're not. What is under there? Are you the right way around? It's like something happened in my life. Oh my God, guys, I know everyone's laughing. How are they? No one knows. No one cares. The only people that care about me are in this house. Apart from all of you lot watching. You'd wonder where I went. But do you know what I mean? It's like she makes it sound like there's a whole crowd of people clapping and cheering and fucking clinking glasses when none of us knew until she did this fucking video. Oh, that's going to go down well. I'm late. What happened? They're not just haters, they're psychopaths. Yeah, but how do you know anyone did anything, Disco Kitty? You're just hearing what she's saying and gobbling it all up and believing every word. I can't believe people are so fucking stupid.
To make me lose my job that I loved for 4 years. I have to go through all the people that wrote to Sensi. Okay. What was the date? Wednesday, July 29th, I got this email. First of all, Burke had gotten an internship. I woke up, I was very happy. He was in a suit. I took a picture and I put it on Instagram, and then I opened up my email and got this. Hello, Lori. With more than 190,000 independent Sensi consultants worldwide, we welcome and celebrate diversity of beliefs, circumstance, and opinions.
190,000 millimers, and you think that your upline should know that you got the sack? They're probably busy putting out their Instagram posts trying to sell Sensi and make a few pound. Honestly, she thinks the fucking world revolves around her.
However, please know Sensi does not tolerate hate speech of any kind, racism, or calls to provoke violence. Content you have shared in multiple videos on YouTube in recent months has recently been brought to our attention as being what Sensi considers to be hate speech or that which encourages or celebrates violence. As a result, your Sensi account has been canceled effective today, July 29th. If you wish to appeal this decision, you may do so by submitting a letter by Wednesday, August 5th. So, about 25 people submitted letters. I basically spammed Sensi I had to go.
There's no point spamming them. They said, if you want to appeal it, you've got until whatever it was in August to write a letter. What you should have done was got everyone together that wanted to support you and put their speech, their bit of info, in your letter. Add on all the things you want to show them. Do all the things in one calm post. You sitting in the back going, but I didn't do that. See, she says she likes me, and she says she likes me, and look over there, look, they're pretending to be me on a gossip site, and that's not going to help your cause, is it? They're just going to go, oh, for fuck's sake, bin 'em. Is she ever going to shut up? One letter. A well-worded, well-thought-out letter with, at the bottom, people backing you up. But no.
To the gossip site so that I could show that people are downloading my videos. It's written very clearly, things like just, because I make my own perfume oil. Does Sensi allow that to be making her own perfume oil?
And if they don't, you've just given them another reason to sack you.
Then other things saying, please be patient, guys. Her 7-hour video is taking so long to download. Things talking about my son, my mother, my ex-husband.
That's got nothing to do with Sensi. What people say about your son, your mother, or your ex-husband. And from what I can remember, most people back up your son, your mother, and your ex-husband. It's just you they have a problem with. And I wonder why. If there was a load of stuff on a site, your videos, where you've said what you said, and you said things you shouldn't have, why would you give Sensi a link to that? That just reinforces why they wanted to get rid of you.
There's so much more that I had to read. It was really hard to read that stuff, even though I really don't care. But when they went about my son, it broke my heart. And then it also broke my heart that there was no one I could talk to at Sensi. I begged and begged. I sent them snapshot after snapshot from the site BitChute, where people download my video, the actual gossip site.
Right. On BitChute, the majority of videos on BitChute are you being abusive, annoying, drunk, wetting yourself, driving drunk, shouting at people, and you sent that link to Sensi, and you thought that them watching those videos would make them reconsider sacking you. Really? How is that going to be in your favour? She doesn't get it, does she? What is it? Just her? Is it Narcs? What is it? How does that not compute? Oh, here's a video of me saying I wish the police officer's knee was on Jules' neck. And I'm sending them the link to that to prove that they shouldn't sack me.
I showed clips from that my cartoon face with my name was, somebody wrote, it looked like it was from me, but it's not, because it was in my spam folder on YouTube. So YouTube would not, if it had been me, they would not put a comment dissing me in my spam folder, because I've been on YouTube and then I have so much to say. Lori Wilson, just please listen. Just please listen.
Just listen. Why couldn't you just say I was sacked from Sensi?
So now I lost my job.
Here we go. Jules is so disturbed about being a shut-in, she has nothing but bitterness, which drives her to destroy others' lives. Do I look bitter? Is his face bothered? Face, bothered, face.
In the middle of a pandemic, I contacted, you're right, Mila. I contacted an attorney when this first happened. And she knows every video I've made, and she said, I reached out. See, compliance is a whole different ball game. Heidi and Orville don't have anything to do with them. They don't, there was no one to.
Oh, and you really think if you got hold of Heidi or Orville, because you sat next to them once at dinner at some Sensi reunion, that they put a good word in for you? That's why they have different departments to handle things. If that department deemed that you were worthy to be sacked, Heidi and Orville aren't going to change their mind. There's rules, Teflon Tessie. And for once, the rules caught up with you. Please rewatch. Please don't do the coming in the room saying up late, what's up, thank you. It's nothing to do with you, Candy. Oh, my nose is so itchy.
There was no one to call. I know I've had dinner with Orville. Heidi has a poem that I wrote about Sensi framed and in her office. I asked my upline. The response that I got was, I don't know what I can do. I reached out to everyone that I know. I did everything I could possibly do.
Do this lot not understand, right? She was given a chance to appeal. She went over and above with the appeal process, and they still sacked her. If, right, just think about it. If people were saying things that were not true, if people were editing videos to make it look like she was saying something she wasn't, they wouldn't have sacked her, would they? They'd have said, that's unfortunate that you've got a load of haters. But she did. That's the thing. They sacked her for what she actually did, and then she reinforced what she did by sending them links to the Gossip Bakery and BitChute and everywhere else. Here, look at all these videos on here. They show me in a great light, don't they? No. Fuckwit.
Forget about thumbs up. I'm gonna have to ask for super chat. I don't want to ask for money.
No, of course you don't.
The haters
Yeah.
take away my job. First of all, freedom of speech includes hate speech. I have a right on my YouTube channel to say anything I want.
No, you don't.
And I have never promoted.
Happy Plum Mum. No excuse. Oh, recovered shut-in. No excuse for hate. Shameful behaviour. Can you not hear the hate from her?
Hate speech, unless provoked.
Of course.
Bullied and harassed for years on here, and I'm not the only one. $264, 70 thumbs up.
Don't you think if you were sort of slightly likeable that people would want to help you? Oh, and if you were slightly likeable, you would have got the fucking sack. Nobody gets the sack for no reason, Lardy. I can't walk into a shop somewhere and say, you should really sack that sales associate because she called me fat and she did this and she did that and da-da-da-da-da. They're not going to sack her. Because they'll find out that I made it all up. When they were possibly thinking maybe somebody made her look bad and then you sent them all the links so that they could look at the originals, you looked worse. Just because you think you can say whatever the fuck you want on your YouTube channel doesn't mean that there are rules in society. Sensi has rules.
The pain I've been going through for a week, I had no one to call. I reached out. Nobody would call me back because you all live your own lives.
Jamie Barton, you have freedom of speech. So sitting and saying that you wanted somebody dead, that's okay, is it? And it wasn't a one-off either. How many times did she repeat she wanted me dead? That's just me. Then there was Ruth Ann. She was absolutely vile to cherries back in the day. There's 101 people. James, she put all his fucking private information out on the World Wide Web. But she thinks she's allowed to do that because she's on YouTube. Really?
And I get it, but I didn't have anybody that I felt. And Burke called me and I was sobbing. And he was just like, Mommy, oh, Mommy, you can tell me everything. I said, I don't want to. I don't want to put that on my son.
So why didn't you stop fucking crying when you were on the phone to him then, and he wouldn't have known? You've already put it on him because now he doesn't know what the fuck you're crying about. And he's worried. Your First Amendment rights have been violated. Yeah, maybe she can walk around the streets of America and say absolutely whatever the fuck she wants. But on YouTube and in jobs, it's different. There are rules.
He is going to college in a few weeks. No unemployment. Not going to get unemployment. I don't know you, Lori Mealand. I called people that I know that I wanted to speak to. So
oh, here we go with the super chat.
I was hysterical sobbing. So I don't think I'm going to cry because I've had a week to digest this, and a lot of you knew. Thank you, Renee. He did care. He's like, don't read there. I don't read there. I had to take screenshots.
You do read there, though.
Wait, what happened?
You know more about what happens over there than anyone else.
And 22 minutes in. My upline writes, I'm so sorry.
What else are they going to say? There's nothing they can do. They're in the same position you are. Now, they're going to earn less because you and your downline's gone. And your downline will be scrambling to sign up with somebody else, and not all of them are going to sign with your upline, so they're going to lose out. But you haven't thought of that, have you?
There is a cash thing here. There's super chat, and I have PayPal under all my videos. If you heard, I'm going to read you. Some of the emails that I sent to them. I have over $300 in a party right now of free merchandise that I didn't use. And I think that I have to forfeit all of that. I've applied for 3 jobs. Like, okay, so they don't want me to e-bag, but they also don't. What do you want? What do you want? Do you want me to be on the street? Do I really deserve to? I deserve to have every single thing.
Ask. What did she call them? Ask whatever department it was that sacked you. Do they want you to be on the street and fucking homeless? They're the ones that sacked you. And why did they sack you? Because you fucked up. You can't get away with everything. You can't say whatever the fuck you like and get away with it. It doesn't work like that. It's only on YouTube. That was her fucking excuse for everything. I'm just making a YouTube video. It's on the World Wide Web. For life. What was that video she did where she sat in the car? I'm going to talk about all the people I hate and why I hate them. Do you think that looks good for Sensi?
Taken away from me.
Thank you. Freedom of speech doesn't cover corporate employment, unfortunately. Exactly, WW.
Yeah, but Vivian, I guess a lot of people like to do super chat. WW, you're a hater, but you're on here. You've said nasty things to me, so do you love me now? Or freedom of speech doesn't cover...
Why is you're on there? Do you automatically assume these people love you? Do you love me? No, stop asking everyone in fucking Christendom, do they love you? They find a video or all your videos entertaining or whatever reason they watch it does not fucking mean they love you. Like Lisa when she had her nose ran. If you loved me, nobody's gonna fucking... Really? Bah. Sorry, we're only 22.5 minutes in and I can't shut up.
corporate employment, unfortunately. No, it's not that. It does cover it. I have freedom of speech, but any company can decide they don't want to work with you anymore. That's their right, just like it's the right of the gossip sites. I'm not looking to have them taken down. They have a right
Really?
to say whatever they want. Thank you, Happy Plum Mom. Thank you so much. I literally was just talking about you. I couldn't remember your username. And I was like, where's the woman from England with the long white hair? So it's okay. Thank you, Liz.
Lindsay Jones, and she hasn't said anything at all that would warrant losing her job. That's insane. Have you watched all her videos, Lindsay? Have you sat through all of her lives from start to finish? In all the videos of hers you've watched, you've never once heard her say anything that would get her the sack. Okay.
I don't know exactly what they were shown. They never told me.
I wish they had, because then you'd shut up, blaming everyone and their sister. If Sensi had said, we saw X, Y, and Z. What would be her answer, though? We saw you in a video saying, I'm on a mission, people better stop fucking with me, my nails are sharpened and I know where you live. I wonder how they would take that wrongly, if that was what they saw. You can't say stuff like that and think there'll be no consequences. I don't understand.
I'll read you some emails that I sent to
Renee,
Sensi.
you are amazing.
I'm just heartbroken. Like I've written things like, I have found more evidence that these haters and stalkers are recording videos of mine and then editing them to look like I'm saying things. You cannot find one of those videos on my actual channel because they don't exist. They never did.
Because you took them down when you realised how bad they were. And no one ever has edited a video of yours to make it look like you were saying things you weren't saying. The only person to be able to do that's the likes of fucking Steven Spielberg. How is the average person supposed to make things sound like you're saying it, so your mouth's moving, and it's your voice, but you're not saying what you think they're saying?
Ones that were sent to you were edited. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 screen grabs that I...
The ones that were sent to you were edited, but you've just said you don't know what they were sent. So do you or don't you? Do you know? And if you say what it is, we'll see that it wasn't edited. Is that why you're not saying what it was?
Took. I don't even want to look into them. Appeal for wrongful termination. I said I'm attaching a picture of a comment that YouTube automatically put in my likely spam folder because although the picture was the same current picture I used at the time and username is the same, it's not me that left a nasty comment about myself. I reported it as fraud to YouTube and they have removed that user. Someone has stolen my YouTube identity.
Who stole you?
And was able to comment and edit my videos to make them appear. It was not me. It was not me.
Whoa! Somebody went into your YouTube and did things that weren't you and edited your videos to look bad. Fucking heard it all now. So horrible. It's so easy to alter videos. Likely that's what was sent. Infuriating. How is it, Christy? Really? Tell me how.
Me proof that it was classified as spam because the actual account that the comment was written from is a troll account and YouTube caught it as spam for me to approve or not approve rather than posting it. A nasty, vile comment at that. One, I would never write a comment to myself on my channel. I've been doing YouTube for almost 10 years. None of my comments have or ever will be marked spam because I'm a verified AdSense partner with a legit account. I make money on YouTube. I am sent a paycheck every month directly to my bank account. I have proof of this as well if you need it. So hard to explain in an email, especially when I'm so upset about the situation, scrambling to gather information to prove my innocence. Not sure what software or algorithm YouTube uses to determine what constitutes a spam account. You guys, and I wasn't allowed to talk about this last week.
Who says you weren't allowed to talk about it? They said you've got a week to appeal. They didn't say you've got a week to appeal, but don't tell anyone in the world what happened. How then did you phone all your friends and get them to write letters for you if you couldn't tell anyone? Lie after lie after lie.
I wrote to Becca. I said, please help me. She never got back to me. My first email. I, Lori Langer, consultant, am putting in a formal appeal to false accusations that I spread hate and violence on my YouTube channel.
But you do. You're vile. And they finally caught up with you. Laurie, the bigger problem is that Sensi didn't consult you first, give you the benefit of the doubt, especially after your years of hard work. I'm so sorry. If you're seeing somebody saying something on film and it's obviously not messed with, they didn't need to give her the benefit of the doubt. They could see what she was saying. You lot might believe that the fucking editing fairy came in the middle of the night and fucked up her channel for her and put a load of shit on it that wasn't her.
There's a group of women on a site called the Gossip Bakery. I will link this site in this email. They're known haters, trolls, slander, harass anyone, everyone on YouTube. I have been in touch with the police because they have doxed me, found out where I live, exposed my address on public forums, contacted my...
Lie, 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 lie. They're not allowed to dox you on the Gossip Bakery. They're not even allowed to dox themselves. I was the only one with an account with my name on it because I docked myself like a fucking idiot. And the then, what do they call them? Moderator said it was fine. People on the Gossip Bakery, you don't know who they are, and they're not allowed to give out personal information about themselves or the people they're talking about. You'll get banned from the Gossip Bakery for doing that. God, you just cannot tell the truth, can you?
I'm part of a complex manager and contacted previous employers where I've worked and made up lies.
Really?
I have been a successful since.
Irma, did you look into the FBI for help? Hi, is that Quantum? Yeah, my name's Laurie Langer. Yeah, I've just lost my Sensi job because haters of boop. Hello? Hello? Really? The FBI? Come on, Irma.
Consultant since March 2016, made director, went to all the reunions, earned trips, and I personally know Heidi and Orville.
Everybody personally knows Heidi and fucking Orville. Anyone who goes to them fucking cult meetings and walks across the stage has met Heidi and Orville. You're not special.
PRV is almost at 90,000. My PRV is almost at 90,000, and this month alone I was over 1,100 PRV. The month of April, I hit unbelievable numbers during the height of the pandemic. My customers love me and are loyal to me. This is a huge mistake on the part of compliance to actually believe this. Please contact those that know me. And I mentioned all my upline. Here's the link. You will be able to see how they slander not only me, but everyone else. It's a hate site that does spread violence and hate, not me. I ask you to please reinstate me immediately. I am disabled, a single mother, and struggling to make ends meet. Sensi is my life, my world, my passion. I would like to speak with someone at Sensi, Chuck, Heidi, Orville. If you believe what these people are saying and do not reinstate me due to false claims, I will end up homeless and unable to support my child who is going off to college this year. I beg you not to believe this. I don't care what videos were sent. They are complete false lies.
How do you know they were lies if you don't know what they were?
So many people wrote on my behalf, and I thank you.
I can't believe they let the bakery get off. Get off what? Having a conversation about a vile woman on YouTube.
I write again every day. They have written to people pretending to be me. I have proof from a good friend that she received a comment on our video. I am saddened that Sensi Compliance would take such drastic actions before contacting me first, especially when seeing that I have been a consultant and director for 4 years.
Don't you think that compliance have crossed their T's and dotted their I's and have been looking at this for a while? They didn't just suddenly see a video and think, right, she's sacked. They wouldn't do that. Because, believe it or not, there's fucking rules in the world, lard arse, and you could do them for wrongful dismission. Oh wow, my brain's switched off. What's the word I need? Anyway, it's not dismission, it's something. Whatever the fuck it is. If they do it wrongly, you can sue them. Can you sue an MLM? I don't know. Anywho, they'll have gone through all of it and checked. If they saw a video, they'd have thought, oh, is this a one-off thing? Okay, let's watch her videos. And you're vile and horrible and nasty to people, and you do it all the time, unless you're just filming a video and you've got no interaction with anyone. But you don't see the harm in it because you think you're fucking perfect. Finally, somebody saw you for who you are.
Close to 90,000 PRV. I have supported it and cherished this company. I have sat with Orville and Heidi over dinner. They know me by name. I have reached milestones, numbers, incentive trips. I have built a team that loves me. Because of your drastic actions without contacting me first for the remainder of this month or until you make a final decision, I cannot access my account, sell Sensi, and make numbers for this month or access the hundreds I have in free product from my party. I am disabled, a single mother, struggling monetarily. There is a pandemic going around, so I can't even seek other employment, which I've been trying. My identity was stolen. My videos were stolen, then edited to appear as if it was me saying horrific things.
My identity was stolen and my videos were stolen and edited to make it sound like I was saying terrible things. They can see that that's not what was happening. You might have had more of a case if you'd said to them, which video were you watching? What did I say in it? There was obviously a reason why I said that, and you give your fucking reason why you did it, and they either take it or they don't. But the thing was, anyone can watch any of your videos and see quite clearly that they're not edited. They're not messed with. Nobody stole your fucking identity. Yeah, maybe you should go to the FBI, seeing as though you're so important that people try to morph into you.
I have many people that can attest to the harassment and bullying I experience on the daily by the women.
Harassment and bullying? Who's harassing and bullying? No one can harass and bully you when they're blocked, can they?
At the Gossip Bakery, I show the Gossip Bakery and I show my thread. I said I will be filing a police report contacting an attorney, which I did.
They're so jealous of Laurie. It's so apparent, really. And the attorney she contacted was Burke's girlfriend, who's done a few classes.
Basically, the attorney told me that Sensi has no obligation to keep me. I want to thank everybody that has given me super chats. Catherine East, because it's freedom of speech.
Yeah, what you said you had. So why, then, if you've got freedom of speech and can say whatever the fuck you like, do you think sending your thread from the Gossip Bakery to Sensi is any different? If everyone's got freedom of speech and can say what they want? Which is it?
They have a right to say and be there. I would never try to take the Gossip Bakery down.
You'd never do.
That is freedom of speech, even if it's lies. Okay, then we've got somebody, oh wow, you all support an e-beggar. She is full of lies, get a job. I had a job. I had a job.
This, capital letters, this is the reason you should have ignored haters and trolls in your own YouTube channel. Exactly. Who's that? Deb.
Renee, you don't, thank you so, so much, Renee. Thank you so much, but I feel guilty about you giving money. Deb, this is the reason you should have ignored haters, trolls on your own YouTube channel? No. Wrong. Go look. They do it to everyone. They did it to the Saucony Jolies.
What she's saying is you should have just kept your mouth shut and ignored them instead of threatening them and being horrible on your lives. Now, you're on your channel telling people you wish they were dead. You would have looked better if you hadn't done anything. That's what she's trying to say. But you just cannot see it, can you? You're never wrong. Everyone's wrong, but you're not.
I put it in my community section. They did a video. They ignored it because they didn't want to give it life. And people pretended to be them, called the school that their little girl went to, and said that they promote rape. Thank you, Marie Diana. So this G Mangoes, you're going to go get your lips done and Botox with the donos? Why are you on here? You're just bullying me. You got what you want. I don't have a job.
So you're blaming him
now?
now?
You don't want people to give to me either. Thank you, Penny. I want to get together with you. What do you want from me? First of all, I'm going to say, thank you, Jamie. If you give me money, you can't dictate how I use it. You can't berate me for going out takeout. Am I supposed to listen to you? Haters.
Sad they would fire you after all you do and accomplish with Sensi over a complaint and lies. Says a lot about Sensi for not backing their employees, but you're believing her over a multi-million-dollar company who have to make sure that what they do is lawful. Okay, you want to believe her over them. Okay.
On how I should be spending the money. You think that I want to ask, oh, Clinique, thank you. It does, Jennifer.
I had a break and now I don't know where the hell I am. So if I'm quiet for a bit, it's because I'm catching up on what she's saying because I've forgotten where we were.
No, can't email Sensi. It's over. I had 25 people email them, and that was prohibited.
What was prohibited? People, you inundating them with spam. When they said you had however many days to write a letter.
So you want me to eat ramen, which I do, or 99-cent pizzas. But what if...
Marie Diana, I speak for myself. When I give you money, it's yours to spend as you wish. I think you are a sweet person. Lord above.
Like a little bit of, I'm not saying I'm going out to get lip fillers. I would love lip fillers. I also do things and spend money on things so that I have content to show on YouTube. This is one of them. Don't you think that if, no, you probably don't, but I would love to have kept this private.
Yeah, of course you would.
I don't want it. It's embarrassing. A lot of people won't be buying it anymore. Even if they hired me back, I'm so heartbroken that this company, there was no one to talk.
Is this $60 now, Renee? Have you got nothing better to do with your money than give it to somebody who rightfully got the sack?
To. I know that they're doing damage control because we're in cancel culture. Renee, you are too good to me.
Too right she is.
Metallica Mom, I wrote you, but I don't think you ever saw it. I wrote you last week when it happened on Instagram. And none of my upline could do anything.
So Sensi made a decision on one-sided evidence, so we're all vulnerable. No. Have you been out there threatening to kill people? I doubt it. They didn't even give you a chance to speak up. They did! And she sent them more damning fucking information.
I don't know if they never shared the evidence. I was able to, I had to go to this, I was scrambling. I flipped out.
Because you thought, shit, all that crap I've said over the years on YouTube, they've seen it. Shit, what do I do now? Laurie, you're a great salesperson, and when you find a product you love, you make this all back and more. This is painful, but it'll be in the rear view mirror, and you'll go on to do great things. What were the videos they showed? Exactly, Michelle. That's what we all want to know. I will agree, she is a good salesperson. She's great at describing things, and she was really good at describing scent. She should go and teach Lisa how to do it.
Jill is one of my oldest friends in real life. I don't know, Michelle, what the videos were. Jill knows me since we were children.
So she should know what a bitch you are then.
So, I mean, I know they don't show me evidence. I had no one to talk to. I wrote to Heidi. Thank you, Nicole Marie. Jimmy.
See, that's the thing. Someone said, so they never presented you with the complaints. Wow. Really? They should have shown her the reason they were sacking her. Surely they did that. Because they can't say you're being sacked because... Why? Well, we're not telling you why. I think they did show her. And she won't say they did because she knows that the videos that they saw are damning. And she knows if she shows them to people here, they'll be like, but you did say that. You did do that. It's on film. It hasn't been edited. Steven Spielberg hasn't... What did she say? About pretending to be her and taking over her account. Whatever the fuck.
Julie wrote me a letter. I know a lot of the haters are I can't worry about the haters, but they are going to think that this is an act, that these tears aren't real. How do you guys do the little character? I like that. Thank you, Joanne. Happy Plum Mom, I am a survivor. I've had a week to digest this, but talking about it again. I mean, I just applied last night for 3 positions. But they're not hiring.
How can you apply for positions if they're not hiring? There wouldn't be any positions to apply for then, would there?
Burke is going off to school in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to do an Amazon wish list. Thank you, Bookish Bear.
The haters really are miserable people that love to bully other women. They've just drunk the Kool-Aid, haven't they? Over and over and over and over.
I wanted to get him, I want to set him up. I want to help set him up with, like my mother did when I went to school, comforter and sheets and knickknacks or... Yes, Sherry.
Jimmy Floyd, of course your tears are real. These freaking idiots. How would they feel if someone did that to them? I'm really angry. 1, there's no proof anyone did anything to anyone. And 2, it was her own mouth that got her the sack. Nobody's made anything up. Nobody's edited anything together to make it look worse than it was. It's her. She said it all because she thinks it's only YouTube and I've got freedom of speech. No one has the right to destroy anyone else's life. This is evil. Who's destroying her life? She had a job. They sacked her. She knew what the rules were. They have rules for a reason. Just because she's got away with everything for the rest of her life doesn't mean that Sensi are going to let her say and do whatever the fuck she pleases.
And anything negative or evil, whatever I said about anybody, Helen, Jules, Kim, Shawnee, whatever.
Oh, you're admitting it now. You're admitting you were evil.
I never, ever would go to their job, and I never said anything unless I was attacked first. It was all...
Oh, yeah, right. Poor little Laurie. She was attacked first. I'd never go to their work. You've got no reason to go to anybody's work. Because Shawnee and me and whoever else you just named know how to behave in public.
All in defense.
Yeah, of course it was in defense. Okay, whatever.
And thank you so much, Penny. I really, really, really want to meet up with you.
Run, Penny, run.
Excuse me. Are they laughing right now? I shouldn't care. This This is embarrassing. Everything about my life has been embarrassing. Okay, I'm an embarrassment. Oh, Jimmy. So many people I've given to, like Jimmy sent me his crystal mix. I'm going to go get it.
I don't know why Jimmy's backing her up. So, Love Bugs and Lemon Drops is going to give a load of stuff that she bought for her child. But they're not going till the spring, so she's going to send it to Laurie for Burke, really. And you're a school teacher. You should know better.
I'm going to need Afrin because I'm getting all this stuff. Oh.
You aren't an embarrassment, they are. Who are? Who, Disco Kitty? The only person that got themselves sacked was Laurie, with her big fat mouth. She did it to herself. And just in case they hadn't seen the worst of her, she sent them links to it.
Jimmy sent me this with a note that says the most wonderful things. It's a proprietary crystal mix made with...
Oh, that's where you got the word proprietary from, was it?
lavender and everything. It was so sweet. And I sent him back some perfume that I made.
See, you could have just said he sent you that, but oh, and I sent him, because never let it be said that you don't announce every little thing that you do.
Like, that's what I do. Jamie, who hold on. I have no fucking food in the house.
When do you ever?
Jamie Lynn Barton, who's been also dealt a very hard hand in life, who struggles, but she's kind. I sent her a bracelet. I sent my friend Shelley a bracelet that I made. Then there's Leah from Canada, who's purchased a lot for me, and I sent her something extra.
People who do good things in life don't need to go around announcing to the world what they did. Just saying.
I don't know what that means, Carrie. You can shop my pile.
If you'd read the first message, you would do.
I did find a really good substitute that's really good. Just saying. You can get it anywhere. It's by Village Candle. This one's called French macaroon, and it smells amazing. Amazing. It smells like pink sugar perfume. Just saying. So it's not as good as Scentsy. Thank you, Happy Plum Mom. It's not as good as Scentsy, but it's good. So
I don't think Scentsy's all that, to be fair. It's got no throw whatsoever. The stuff I was sent to try, it was pants.
Made my house smell nice. I feel sick to my stomach right now talking about this.
Lulu on Beauty and Life. Are you comfortable sharing how much you earned per month on average, so we would know how much we need to make up for you? Terribly personal question. I understand if you don't answer. I want to. She's not going to tell people that, would you?
I earned different things every month. Some months in the beginning, when I had a team, I earned over 1,000 every month. April, I earned
So back when you were still crying for money, you were earning £1,000 a month on top of your disability and everything else, your YouTube money and super chat.
700. May, I earned 200 and something. June, I earned, or July, 324. Thank you, Trish. Carrie, I wanna go shopping with Burke for like college stuff, you know. But let's talk about it privately on the email, okay? Thank you, but thank you. I want him to have the experience that I have, you know.
Yeah, so maybe you should have been putting money away every month so that when it came to the day that you wanted to go shopping with him, you had the money to do that. But you don't think, you live for the day and you never think of tomorrow. That's why you're in the situation you're in. When you were getting $1,000 a month and you didn't need $1,000, you should have been putting some of that away. But of course you won't. You're like my mother. It's like your pocket's on fire until you've spent everything.
Oh, my mother took me out, bought me stuff. He's coming here before he goes to school. Deirdre, I could try another company, but I don't know, figure out a way. You know, making jewelry. Let me just show you.
And now she's just given her $100.
That I'm working on. I have. Hold on a second. Hello? Oh, Mom, I'm doing a live video right now, announcing it. Did you get my text? Hang on, I'm just going to mute this for a second. What, is everything okay? Oh my God. Oh, hold on a second. Lulu. Oh my God, Lulu, thank you. Hold on, you guys.
I'm covering my mouth so you can't lip read the lies I'm telling. How long are we going to sit here in silence? You watch. The minute I speed it up, she'll... What did I say?
Okay. I'll talk to you later. I will. Bye.
Let's see her bite at... I don't know what her name is. Nimu22. What's happening? Explain the Sensi drama.
You're going to have to rewatch the video. I can't.
But you do.
You can't come into an almost hour-long video and ask me to go over it again. You're just going to have to either catch up or watch it. Okay? So here's a chain. It's 14 karat gold filled. And then, okay, so I'm doing two kinds of designs because, see, I don't want to just get money from people. I don't. Like, I want to earn it. I've always wanted a job. Thank you, Ms. Sunshine.
Of course you have.
So I was thinking you could, like, a charm necklace. Tell me if you guys want me to try and get more supplies so that I can make these and sell them. So, like, this is a little safety pin, and on it I hung this, and it says slut. And then, because I think it's funny. And then, like, little grapes. Wait a minute. Little.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Renee. Why don't you just give her the sign-in details of your bank and let her take how much she feels like? Perfectly posh. What's that when it's at home?
Charm grapes. Well, Tay, you don't know the whole story, so. But thank you. But then I was thinking, okay, would you guys, I want to do like charm. Renee, oh my God. Renee, I wish I had your money. I wish I could do this for someone else.
Oh, of course you do, yeah. All the times, I'll pay it forward, guys, when I'm back on my feet.
I know, look at my nails. It's all on my Instagram. Okay, so then I was thinking, what about a charm necklace that looks like this? So this is 14 karat gold filled. It hangs from here, and it's
an earring.
Rubies. And then I have hanging from it a key and a little, like, CZ mushrooms. And what you can do is you open it up. I know, Renee, you open it up like that and you put another charm on. So let me find a charm. Okay, so I have like a firefly, and you do, can't see, hold on. And then you clip it, and now you can add charms to it. Do you guys like that? Lori J, they're still laughing, but I don't care. Okay.
Who's Lori J? Oh, I guarantee they're not laughing now that they see how much support you have. How do you know anyone's fucking laughing? Sensi saw a video or videos that they didn't like. They gave her the chance to appeal. They didn't like her appeal. They sacked her. Who's laughing? You think Sensi are laughing? Oh no! It's all the invisible Steven Spielbergs that have come in the back door and fucked her life up for her because she didn't do anything wrong, did she?
Okay, they got me. You got me. And then you could, like, so it would be a starter chain with something like that. And then you can add all kinds of charms. So that, like, I was thinking, and then I have, like, I appreciate that, Sherry. I wish I could send everybody something for free. I wish I was in that position. I would give. I love giving.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have this necklace. It's really, I've been wearing it. This is mine. And then I do have another one of these. This one came and it was missing a stone, so I couldn't sell it. But look at how thick. I wear it in the shower, I wear it all the time. I put a stationary little heart. I know, but Jared, my that is who I am. Don't give them the reaction. You try not giving them the reaction. I am strong. I'm not staying down. I still continue. But everyone has been asking me, where's your Scentsy? I want to buy Scentsy. I want to buy Scentsy. I have to tell the truth right now. And this is how I feel. My channel is real. It's how I feel. I can't act fake. I can't put on a happy face right now.
No, but you can put on tears though, can't you? You can pretend to cry and stick essential oils in your eye with your crying rag.
And so that one's stationary. It's 14 karat gold filled. Like at this point, I care more about me and telling all of you. Jared Flores, no picture. I don't really know who you are, but do you make videos? Do you make vlogs? Not just like ASMR.
Why are we twirling?
Our videos. Thank you, Penny. Okay, then there's this one. I want to just show you. So there's this chain. Thank you, Grace. Don't you think I've been thinking, like, what am I going to do? Should I tell them? What should I? And so many people are writing, is your Scentsy site down? And then I'm like, are they a hater? Like someone wrote that comment who I don't know on my community page. And of course, it was a red flag. So I was like, why are you asking me that question? Okay, here's another one.
See, that's the thing. You bite at people before you find anything out. That was probably someone trying to buy Scentsy, couldn't find your site and asked you a question, and then you lose them because you bark at people.
So this one says, fuck. And then this little, I just thought that was, I just think it's hysterical. So these are just like, look at how thick that is. All 14 karat gold. So I just threw them on. So this one that I have, that it's missing. This one is not, and I love it. I get compliments on it all the time.
Oh, do you get compliments on it all the time? I thought you didn't wear that one.
YouTube, honestly, JoJo, I wouldn't start a YouTube channel. YouTube is different. I've been doing it for so long. So I have, you know, people I've built relationships with here. I could do a green charm holder. I have.
See, the thing is, oh, look at my charm holders, aren't they great? No, they're earrings, and they're not supposed to bear weight. So you put too many charms on there, that's going to open, and they're going to lose them all, and you'll be like, oh, well.
A key. I have it in silver and gold. If you haven't seen my nails, yeah, I bought nail polish $10 nail polish from ILNP.
I love the way she says that. Do you even know what it means, Laurie?
Bought 3 bottles. I am trying to possibly work with them, but the haters will call and...
ILMB will never work with you, you fuckwit. Who do you think you are? They want young, pretty, put together people. They don't want someone that looks like she's just rolled out of bed.
They will call. Look, go on my community page. Look at the Saucony Jolie's video of how far they went to get them. Who gave me the 100 again? Did I thank you? Lulu. So freaking generous. I mean, I thank you. I thank you. Thank you, Leanne's life. I don't know. I make car charms. What I do is I find things all over the place and I make car charms with them. So like, that's an earring, but I'm going to make a car charm out of it. This is an earring. I have it in silver and gold. I'm going to make a car charm out of it because it's cute. Like,
read what CG is saying to you, Laurie. Who's CG?
you guys, okay, so the haters, they don't want me selling things on here. They want me to go get a job. What, they only want me to get what they want? Like, so I have to have a job. They want me to work at Target. Is that what they want?
Right, CG. You lash out at people and then play the victim. Sensi didn't want that reputation. Exactly, CG, J, whoever you are.
Read what CG is saying to you, Lori. CG. I do lash out at people. But there's a reason. You don't know what they've done to me. And then play the victim. But you're watching me. Don't you see? Sensi didn't want that reputation. Sensi didn't have a problem with me until somebody sent. You don't get fired for lashing out at people.
Really?
Jojo, I don't really give a shit about this person. Look, too good to work at Target. I'm disabled. Would that make you happy? You want me to work where you want me to work. And then people say ignore it. But then Jojo is telling me, scroll up, read what this. Okay, Jojo, you've said it how many times? Okay, is this lashing out? CG. Fuck you, CG. CG. I get it. Why? I thought we're ignoring the haters. Do you see? You can't even ignore them. No, I'm not too good to work at Target. I don't act like I'm too good for anything. Do I have a lot of confidence and love for myself? Yes. Does that bother you? I guess. I think highly of myself. Do you see? Jimmy, you can't ignore it either. I can't stand. I can't. But I would try.
I can't stand. Huh. I did a video where you were stood for 3 hours and dancing in the kitchen.
Yeah. I mean, do we want to ignore the haters? Like somebody said, you have to ignore them. But none of you are ignoring them. So like I buy earrings. This is going to be a car charm. How gorgeous is that? Or you could hang it as a necklace. Look at these. Car charm. Hang on, Leanne. Lori, if you want to buy one of your necklaces, should I email you? Yes, email me. Oh, that's another thing. They say that that's how I get drugs, that I tell people to email me. Look at that car charm. They're earrings. You guys could do this too, but you're not. You know what I mean? Like, wow. Have you ever seen like an artist that has just a blank white canvas with a black line going through it, and it's worth thousands? And I'm leaving it up, Patricia Hopkins. I almost didn't get in time. I'm leaving this up. Jimmy, you know what? No, you can do what you want. Go after them. I don't care. I'm just trying, like, do it. Go and do it. Talk to the haters.
Don't blame the haters making you lose your Scentsy page. The way you speak about people on your lives, wishing people dead, etc. Maybe they got fed up with you, and so did your team.
I give you permission. Go after them the way that they go after me. But it's to the people that say, you just need to ignore them. Easier said than done. Don't blame the haters making you lose your Scentsy page. The way you speak about people on your lives, wishing people dead. I've never wished any people dead.
Really? You've never wished anybody dead? I beg to differ. What's that? I like that. I wish I was up to being able to sit in a spinny office chair at a setup at a desk. Maybe one day.
Maybe they got fed up with you, and so did your team.
Yeah, that's the thing. How do you know it wasn't your team that reported you? How do you know it wasn't your upline or your downline? I'm stuck on this team and I don't want her as my team leader. How do you know it wasn't one of them? You don't. You're making assumptions. And because you think you never do anything wrong, you don't understand any of it.
Somebody who watches me and hates me is commenting. Do you see?
Why is someone a hater for stating a pattern in your behaviour? Maybe work on yourself.
See how that doesn't make sense? I don't even know what to say.
She's easily got $350, $400 so far.
Why is someone a hater for stating a pattern in your behavior? Because you have nothing to do with me. I don't know you. You're behind a bunch of letters with no
Yes, but they can see what you're doing. That's what...
picture. And my behavior should be none of your business. Just like...
I wonder if the British haters could be held accountable under British law for harassment or abuse. Who are the British haters, Happy Plum Mum?
CGR, have you ever done anything wrong in your life? Let's say I found out, I'm sure you have. Let's say I found out about it. Would you like it if I went to your YouTube channel and called you out on everything that I thought from my perspective?
Yeah, but it's not from your perspective. It's... Most people in the world behave themselves and don't do the things you do. You would have nothing to call out. What would you be calling out? Oh, Jules swears on her channel. Yeah, and that's not against the law. Huh. Maybe go and look at your live about George Floyd wishing it was someone called Jules that the police officer did that to. See what she says to that. See, and you can see it isn't me because I'm on here as Jules recording this.
I would never do it to somebody. Yeah, I have said things about people on my channel.
Yes. But it's not like you said something about people in your apartment with the door closed amongst friends. You broadcasted it all over the fucking internet. Which bit of that don't you get? I could sit here and have a chat with Jed and say whatever the fuck I want to say about whatever the fuck I want to say, but I'm not broadcasting it on my channel. You haven't even fucking progressed from toddlerdom, have you? You're still as fucking empty-headed as you were when you were 3. I'm allowed to do whatever I like. How dare people say I'm mean?
And I had a lawyer look into that video where haters are saying that I wished someone dead. That's not what happened.
Sorry? You said you wished the police officer's knee was on my neck. What does that say? The man whose neck the police officer's knee was on died.
What I said was it was during George Floyd. And what I said was that I felt so bad for him. I wish that it was Jules with the police officer's knee on her neck.
She can't see it. Are you really that fucking dim, Lardy? You don't think that Sensi would watch that and think, red flag?
Because Jules has been writing people.
1. I wrote to Fresh Horses, Sherry, whatever her name is, and said that you didn't make the bracelet that you sent to her, which you didn't. You bought it and put a dingle dangle on it. And she came running back to you saying, Laurie, Jules just wrote to me and said, because they're all as fucking stupid as you. That was the one and only time I tried to help one of your subscribers from being scammed, and I never did it again. Because they're all as fucking mad as you.
Jared, I can't make you feel any way. But you made me feel like the enemy. I tried to sympathize with you and give you words of support, but you made me feel like the enemy. You are the enemy. I can't make you feel a certain way unless you feel that way. Don't you understand? I don't have that power. I didn't wish death on Jules. I said, I wish good people like George Floyd. I don't care what he did, but he was a good person. I wish Jules, who is not a good person, to have been in that position. That was it. And it's not horrible to wish death on somebody. My words, wishing death on someone I don't know, are words that you wish death on me, CGR, because you are a hater that like to talk about me and get me fired from my work. Hate speech is allowed. I can say that.
No, well, obviously you can't because you lost your job.
Do you understand? Just the same way you have the right to go to that gossip site and say whatever you want about me. So is it horrible to wish death on somebody? Isn't it also horrible to call somebody's work and
CG, and yet I'm a hater. I would never wish death on anyone. I'm just saying, maybe look at your behaviour, since getting fired seems to be common in your life.
get them fired when you don't know the person? Cheryl, for peace, don't say that's not much. Even if it's $1, what you guys are doing when you give me a super chat is you are showing support.
Happy Plum Bum, let's be honest, you wouldn't even know Jules until she raised her hand and took action. Very vindictive. Okay.
And that's what I need right now, because you can imagine what I'm going.
That gossip site is all true though. What they say about you, they're just repeating what you say. Well said, Lulu. Look at your contract. Might be a morality or public persona clause, which there fucking is. And she thinks she can do whatever the fuck she likes and get away with it because she always has. And jobs are allowed to fire you if they feel like you are being problematic with your words.
Through. Carol Watson, you just showed yourself. Breaking news, George Floyd didn't die. It was all whatever. Okay, she's a conspiracy theorist. No picture.
Theorist, not theorist.
That gossip is all true, though. What they say about you, they are just repeating what you say. Okay. So that gossip site, it's okay for them to take pictures from my Instagram of my son.
Prove it. I don't ever remember seeing
You're right,
Burke
Jared.
on there.
So why are you here? Fake Jared. Fake Jared. I'm just calling you out because that's not who you are. You're a woman. You're not a guy. Carol Watson, I now know. If you need to depend on hate speech not explicitly being banned, right, I agree. It's not pink, it's actually coral. I got it at like TJ Maxx a while ago. Sensi is a great company. Smart of them to look at the behavior of someone representing their company.
Jules took action to hurt someone. Can I do you for hate speech, Happy Plum Mum? She didn't just say it. All right, so you're saying I actually did something. Please prove it, Happy Plum Mum. Fuck's sake. I'm going to stop it there because she stopped talking. And it's an hour in, and then I will do another hour soon. So if you got to the end of this hour with me, thank you very much. Why am I always down at the bottom? Thank you very much. And I will catch you in the next one.